Bernard Ndong. The Minister for Sports, Ababu Namwamba, has instituted a task force to find a long-lasting solution for the Kenyan swimming to avert a looming ban from wild aquatics. Some swimming stakeholders were concerned that Kenya could be left in the cold after the elections to select members of the executive committee that are to be held on July the 8th aborted. Hilary Anekea tells us more.
The Kenya Swimming Federation is teetering on the brink of a ban by World Aquatics, a move that could spell doom for the embattled federation and swimmers in Kenya. The latest developments come following another failed attempt to hold elections this past weekend, Saturday, July 8th. The world body had given the federation one final lifeline to hold elections after close to 2 years under the leadership of a stabilization committee whose term has elapsed.
By Saturday morning, we got news that the returning officer was not available to conduct the elections, and that threw us at a limbo. Because again, the stabilization committee, which was appointed by the World Aquatics, the international body, were actually running. They actually went beyond their time frame for bringing us to elections, and they had to leave. I think the crux here is who is going to announce the outcome of the elections.
The returning officer's no-show was peculiar and insinuated the possibility of external influence.
The stop to elections is through a court order, which was the main litigants are Margaret Mwasha and Conrad Thorpe. Let me call them swimming parents. They are part of the stakeholders, but they are the ones who are calling for the stop to elections. They don't want elections done until the case in court is heard, and it has been postponed several times now. I think the next hearing is next year. If I'm not wrong, it should be September. And but unfortunately, the World Aquatics cannot wait that long. The international body cannot wait that long. So that's why they sent a separation committee to Nairobi to sort of this issue and send us into elections as we wait for the outcome of the court case. The sports registrar also said that she would not want the elections to happen because her main complaint, I think, was that she has not been consulted, and she was not part of the committee that was supposed to transition us into elections. The
current conundrum places Kenyan swimmers in a precarious position.
Of injustice currently happening. Our swimmers are about to get banned. Both my swimmers are under 18, and one of my swimmers actually swims for Team Kenya. He was recently selected to swim in Israel for the World Junior Championships in the month of September. But with the upcoming ban, I'm not too sure if he's going to swim.
Most events, after the suspension last year, we've had to self-fund most of the time, and it can be really expensive, like going to Budapest or going to Japan.
We lack support in event. There also have been we have not been exposed to many competition as it would be. There are only internal competition. In international, there have been very few.
The onus is on the Ministry of Sports to intervene to find a long-lasting solution.
If only the Cabinet Secretary could sort us out, come to and intervene for this sport of swimming, competitive swimming in Kenya, like he did with rugby. So we can deal with these matters that are cropping up from in-house, not from outside the house. We come in the house, let us get into the house of the committee so we can be able to sort out our issues.
Hilary Anekea, NTV Sports, Nairobi.